Ravens are going to win.
Love to see. And welcome to another edition of Just a Couple Guys Talking Football with PJ and Tate. We've got our Week 16 reaction for you the night of Sunday of Week 16 with holiday schedules. We gotta try to give you our reaction sooner. So Tate, exciting weekend of football, especially for NFL wise. I figure let's not leave the listeners hanging. Let's roll right into what we saw on Saturday, and let's start off with that first game. Philadelphia Eagles taking care of the Washington Commanders 29-18.
Yep.
We kind of saw that. I guess the only thing that we kind of I thought it was going to go under. I think you maybe had the over.
Yeah, I had the over.
The only thing that I kind of saw in this game that made me a little worried was Washington was definitely hanging around a little bit more than I thought that they would at the beginning.
Yeah, and then their quarterback got hurt. Then they're down to their third teamer. So
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's just been it's part of the thing, and I'll get into it later, that I'm a little worried about with the Bears is Washington Commanders were probably over their skis last year, had a lot of things roll their way, and it's like, the law of averages,
like
you got to kind of keep up. Yep, and then all of a sudden, guess what? Boom. And now here we go, and now everything doesn't roll your way.
Yeah.
So Washington fans, I'm sorry to say, it's tough. I get it, but, I still think you have a bright future with Dan Quinn. I still think you have a bright future with Jaden Daniels. I think the other thing to kind of talk about, too, from this game, and it's just a fun fact that I saw, was this is the first time that the NFC East has had back-to-back champs for 21 years. That's crazy that every year in the NFC East for 21 years, different winner. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, too, during the game. Yeah, that is nuts. Just, I think the term that we like to use with that is parity.
Yeah. Great parity. But do I think that the Eagles have everything figured out? No. But, it's good to see that they handed the ball to Saquon quite a bit, and maybe that's what they should try to get back to. But at the end of the day, Eagles are NFC East champs. They'll probably be the third seed. I don't think that they're going to fall all the way to the fourth, so they're going to have a home playoff game. It'll be interesting to see what's going to happen. Speaking of home playoff games, it looks like the Chicago Bears are going to be quite possibly hosting a home playoff game. We took down the Green Bay Packers 22-16. Holy cow. Holy cow.
I got to watch the end of that, and wow. What a comeback.
Crazy.
Just crazy getting an onside kick. And then, to me, what I saw, Caleb was playing terrible. He was doing the Shadur Sanders running around, keep running around 20 yards back. Yeah. 20 yards back. Not just looked terrible. Then all of a sudden he came back clutch. And yeah, I think like I said, dude, I think the Raiders got a lot going for them.
The Bears got a lot going for them.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm exhausted.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, the Bears. So, but I think, they got a lot going for them, and I think be very pumped to be a Bears fan right now.
100%. I think one of the, my biggest takeaways from this game, minus beating our rivals that we haven't done for a while, or done on a regular basis, I should say, is, definitely Green Bay, I get it. You had some injuries, and then Jordan Love goes out with a concussion. Malik Willis did not play that bad for you, is the only thing I'll say, Green Bay. And then for all the Bears fans that were like, oh, we're not came and beat a backup quarterback. Malik Willis, for all backup quarterbacks, he knows what to do when he gets in there. He actually throws a pretty decent ball. Josh Jacobs is hurt. I think he was more hurt than he was healthy yesterday. Yeah. I'm kind of questioning if he should have been playing.
What you're starting to see now is the long season's starting to teams are
wear on
getting
guys.
Injuries. Yeah. We saw a lot today. Guys are getting injured, and it's just part of the game. Like I said, a lot of this game is who's healthy at the end.
100%. 100%, and I think that's one of the things is, I think Green Bay's feeling the effects right now because it's so late in the season that you're having all these holes pop out. A couple things I want to take away from this game. Number one, the Bears defense played phenomenal, especially in the red zone. They did not allow a touchdown in the red zone. 0 for 5. That's something that you got to hang your hat on. Bears defense is getting a little healthier. I know we're still without some of our secondary, but definitely a step in the right direction. Tremaine Edmonds was back in there, middle linebacker, came up with a fumble recovery. I will say, Bears fans, I pretty much, after we kicked the last field goal to make it 16-9, I was like, I think this is it. I don't think we're going to get the ball back, or we're going to get the ball back with 20 seconds. So yeah, about that time for the onside kick, holy cow. Then you go there. Then all of a sudden you can kind of just feel it, that the momentum switched all the way to the Bears. Tied it up, went to overtime, stopped the Packers on a 4th one, and then you have that incredible 46-yard pass. We haven't seen something like that in Chicago a while, or ever. A quarterback that's actually got the ability to beat a team is pretty remarkable to say. It's a pretty cool feeling, and with the Lions losing today, the Bears have clinched themselves into the playoffs. So congratulations, Chicago. We have a playoff team. Just got to take care of business and finish up this division crown. Let's roll into the Sunday games. Buffalo Bills barely beating the Cleveland Browns 23-20. I mean, both of us didn't see that coming. Any thoughts on this game?
No, they're playing with them. I mean, the Browns got a good defense.
Yeah.
The Browns got a little something with Shadur. I mean, it's not great, but he's playing pretty efficient. I hate to say it. He's giving them a spark.
He has. And I think he deserves a shot next year.
With him.
Yeah.
I still think, like, it's crazy what people think.
Yeah.
How amazing he is. And, like, reading Twitter through some of the games today of just what people, like, I mean, big name people, like, are just, like, in awe with him. And I just don't see it. But I will say is he has surpassed what I thought he would ever do. But I still don't think he's all world right now. But he's willing the team. They're playing tough. The Bills just are. We've seen this all year. Up, down, and they got to win. Up, down, get a win. So.
Yeah, I mean, James Cook is definitely the straw that stirs that drink right now. I mean, Josh Allen is definitely, he did not have a great game against that defense. You're absolutely right. This concerns me for the Bills. Okay, I think the Bills are definitely going to be the playoffs, but doing this up down thing, I guess for me, I just don't know which Bills team is going to show up when it comes playoff time. And they're going to be on the road. And listen, I think Josh Allen has all the talent to will him in a game, but does he have the talent to will him through 3 games on the road? I don't know. And
I don't know.
And to be honest with you, it's troublesome.
I have no idea with the AFC right now. I'm telling you.
It's all over the place. I mean, the only team that's really playing very consistent lately is the team you guys went up against today. But here's another team that's playing really consistent, though, too, is the Los Angeles Chargers taking care of business against the Dallas Cowboys. I saw this one coming. I don't even know how the Cowboys were favored in this game. For what reason?
Because
they lost by 7.
And they got a good offense, and oh my gosh, they're the Cowboys.
But has anybody watched the Chargers? And I'm not like.
At least they weren't on prime time.
Yeah,
great.
That's it.
The Bills. I got the Bills game. I got the Bills Browns.
You actually got the Bills. You got the Bills.
And then I had Red Zone. I couldn't believe it. I went to switch it on as soon as I got off work. I'm like, holy cow!
Yeah, guess what we had? We had the Charger game. Georgia Dallas, because gotta have
honestly,
it on.
Honestly,
and we had we did have the Bills in Cleveland.
It just shows you what did I tell you like 5 weeks ago? It actually was longer than that the Cowboys they're gonna sink. I mean, they had a few games that are okay, but they are sinking. They're a sinking ship. They're overrated. We're forced to watch this crap. Sunday Night Football just talks about them. It's just everyone talk. It's like, why are we talking about them?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'll be honest with you too. Jerry Jones didn't necessarily throw Matt Eberflus great accolades this week.
No, he'll have a new defensive coordinator. He'll try something.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Eberflus will be out of a job.
Yeah, I mean, and getting fired twice in 2 years, I mean, I feel for the guy, but, he'll catch on somewhere. But I don't, it might be a minute till he's a defensive coordinator unless he's going to go to college and do that kind of, do that route again. But, I mean, Dallas, for me, yeah, their offense is pretty good, but guess what? So is the Chargers defense, and their defense came up. I mean, it was a close game to start, but Chargers figured it out and started grinding away. And it's really impressive to kind of see that this Charger team is going to be a problem for whoever it's got to face them. How many games back are they from Denver right now? Are they 1 or 2? One. So that's problem too. Denver's got to win.
I think the Patriots are going to lose tonight.
Yeah, it's looking like it right now.
It's looking like it, and the Broncos got to win out. And
I mean, Patriots
right there. I mean, and I'm telling you, that game, the last game of the season, Chargers versus Denver, is going to be a big game. And right now, we haven't beat the Chargers with Harbaugh, and they kind of got our number. And I mean, we might as well just get into the game now since we're talking about it. But yeah, I like I've been saying, the Broncos defense since the bye week has been exposed. And I'm talking, these guys are wide open. They were wide open against the Commanders. They're wide open against the Packers, and they're major. Trevor had a game today. I mean, he was
balled out for sure.
Old-fashioned ass whooping. We couldn't tackle anybody. We couldn't cover anybody. And I'm telling you, we lost our free safety last week to a torn pec. Brandon Jones. We got Locke back there. It's terrible. We can't cover a tight end. Greenlaw's hurt. Greenlaw's slow as hell. He's showing that he's a bust. We still can't cover anybody underneath. And look, like there's enough tape on the Denver's defense now. And like we had 3 sacks in going into the second quarter. And we started off playing pretty good. Trevor just had a game, and Bo didn't play great. He started off pretty good, but I will tell you one of the positives is RJ Harvey had a hell of a game. Yeah. He's our back. I still think we need a power back, but the other thing is I never thought they were going to have 12 wins this year. So my expectations are high. It just sucked to get an ass whooping like that today. But moving forward, I think this exposed them. I think it brought them down to reality. Like I said last week, they're due for a loss. They're due. Like their win margin is this freaking big, man. Like everything's got to be so perfect all year, and it's like it's gonna
have to be.
Their defense has gotten exposed. It's exposed now. So like, I'm scared to death with the Chargers. Like I think we'll squeak by the Chiefs because they lost Gardner Minshew for an ACL. They're on the third backup. That team's checked out now. I mean, they got whacked by the Titans.
Yeah. So I think I didn't know which way that was going to flounder. We'll get into that, but it definitely looks like they're checking out now. I think here's the thing. Was Denver due for a loss? I agree with you. Denver was due for a loss, and I'm going to stand by what I told you earlier this week too. Is it's a lot better to lose now in the regular season than to lose that first round of the playoffs.
I'm actually doing pretty good than I normally am. Like I was against the other 2 losses here. It was, it's like it's like you guys just didn't even show up today. Is what it looked. Like we had a fumble on a center exchange. You could just tell like they all were like, we played like crap, and that happens. But credit off to the Jags, man. They're a 6-game winning streak.
They are 5-0 in their last 5. They're 11-4. Listen, I thought Houston was going to come back up and win that division, but I think I'm wrong. And Jacksonville, I think they're in the driver's seat with it, and I think they're going to keep it. So they're probably looking at the 3rd seed, right around there, maybe possibly 2. I mean, you're right. Yeah. Denver's got some work in front of it to do.
But my hot take is like I kind of said all year, and I hope to God I'm wrong, but I think the Broncos are a year or 2 out. I really do, because now I'm looking at we need more corner help. We need linebacker coverage. Our left guard Powers is back. He was terrible today. I don't even know why he was starting today, because he missed a lot of the year with a bicep tear. I forget who our other left guard was, but he's terrible. He can't pass block, and even before he got hurt, it was the same shit. Like it's terrible. So like we're there. We're learning how to win, but I think we're exposed a little bit, and Bo kind of went back in time. He was doing really good, and then he kind of went back to happy feet, kind of forcing the ball and stuff. But like also he was
28 for 47, 352 yards. I mean, obviously they were playing catch up to it. Yeah,
one touchdown. He should have had 2 or 3 more picks. Just forcing it, but he had pressure right up the gut, like quick. Yeah. So, but no, I'm not all like bummed and stuff. But hey, the thing is too is the AFC's it's wide ass open.
And here's the other thing:
you just got to get hot. But I just think we have some key injuries on defense right now.
Yeah, and that's hurting.
They've been on the field the entire year. I mean, they were gassed. They were gassed in the third quarter. I was watching them, the D line. Mm-hmm. Hands around the hips. It's like these guys are gassed bad. So,
and that's what's kind of funny too, because you'd think with my hat's off to Jacksonville to go into Mile High and to gas the Denver Broncos. Usually it's the other way around because guys can't keep up on the Denver side, on the Mile High side. But hey, like I said, hats off to Jacksonville, real team. Liam Cohen's got those guys going. Trevor Lawrence has definitely looked like he's turned over a new leaf. And Jacksonville brought it, I think, from the start of the game, and they kind of set the tone. Where unfortunately, it kind of seems like sometimes that Denver lets the other teams.
Broncos defense set the tone right at the beginning. I'm like,
right at the beginning,
ready to play, and then like,
did they just tucker themselves out too fast?
The offense, the second drive, just boom, 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 and then we missed a field goal. We had 2 drop first downs. It was like what was happening at the beginning of the year came back to the team. So
well, hopefully that those ghosts don't haunt you forever. But hey, listen, I think Jacksonville's a good team.
I do too.
I think that I had them,
honestly I didn't think they were this good.
Yeah,
I think the Broncos I didn't think they were this good.
I didn't think so either. I thought they were just beating up on bad teams, but I think, in a way, we're going to probably have to start to take them a little bit more seriously. Another team that we're going to have to take more seriously, I'm going to jump to this game, is the one that we both called. Carolina beating up on Tampa Bay, 23-20. I mean, I know it's not a beat up, but hey, here it is, folks. Tampa Bay is lost. I think they're done. I think that they have to really look at this, too. They probably have to look at Todd Bowles as the head coach.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of the things that you're kind of hearing out of Tampa Bay now is guys are really lax. Guys aren't finishing their, not executing plays. Really lax on, being on time and this and that. When that starts to happen, that's coaching. And I just think that Todd Bowles is probably, this is kind of his MO where he goes. Guys play for him really hard for a while. Then all of a sudden it just starts to kind of lax off. And then, and that guy, all he does is he's so blitz happy that once you kind of figure out the blitz, you're just going to eat Tampa Bay alive. I think that once again, like we were just talking about Liam Cohen and the job that he did there with the Tampa Bay offense is something that is, it's not what Ben Johnson left Detroit, but it's something to be said because the Tampa Bay's offense does not look the same. And I know that they were unhealthy for lots of periods this year, but the thing is they've gotten healthier. Godwin's back. Evans is back. Bucky Irving's back. What's the excuse now? You guys can't put together a win. I think that they're toast. I think that this is Carolina's division for them to lose. Let's talk about another NFC South team. Not for long. 29-6. The New Orleans Saints beat the Jets. I don't really have much to say about this one other than I think the Jets are aiming for the number 1 pick overall. Be really interested to see where they go with that. Minnesota beat the Giants 16-13, losing J.J. McCarthy yet again to an injury.
What injury was it?
A hand, I think that they said. I didn't get all the full details. But here's the thing. They were just starting to roll. I kind of saw what they were doing. Hey, we're not going to get into the playoffs this year, but let's finish strong. Let's build something off of it.
It's just, 4 injuries, 5 injuries now?
It's been a lot, man. It's been a lot this year.
Well, he's little. He's not a very big NFL quarterback.
Well, he's taller, but he's not built. That's for sure. He's a skinnier. The number 9 persona is definitely a skinnier persona, if you will. Listen, I think JJ's your guy, but man, this injury bug is really tough to say.
I'm gonna scout really good if I'm the Vikings. I'm definitely gonna bring in a veteran. I may even draft
at least it could,
I'm not saying necessarily high, but I'm gonna do my homework on quarterbacks for sure. I'm sure he will.
There's got to be somebody out there that can at least help them, because the problem is if JJ is your guy you're going to obviously need someone that's going to be able to, come in for him if he's hurt, because it's looking like he might have that injury bug kind of following him around. Next up, as mentioned, Tennessee beat up on Kansas City. Gardner Minshew tore his ACL too, I guess.
They're getting a taste of
the Oakley Wondon or whatever. I don't even know.
Freaking luck now. Instead of all the luck going their way, they're getting.
It's going to be a rough end.
The Raiders had to go through, with the Chargers had to go through, with the Broncos had to go through.
Everybody in the last 10 years has had to deal with bad luck. Sorry, Kansas City. I mean, I know it's rough to say, but you're going to have some bad luck too.
You can tell the team, like, I don't even see any of it. They're done. They're like,
they have their tickets packed. They have their tickets booked. Their bags packed for Cancun. Let's go. I mean, that's what's going on. It's, and I know Kansas City fans, it's going to be sorry to say, to not watch your team in the playoffs. You'll be okay, because I'm sure next year you'll be knocking right back on that door. Let's talk about another door that got knocked around, which was the Cincinnati Bengals beating up on the Miami Dolphins 45-21. Once again, Cincinnati did not score any points last week. Like I told you folks, watch out for that team the next week, because they had a horrible practice probably all week and they were ready to go. 45 points, Joe Burrow. I didn't even really see how Quinn Ewers did in this one. Did you see anything about him?
I didn't.
Yeah. Let me just look at his stats here real quick for us, folks. But I don't think it was very good. Well, he had 260 yards passing and 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. So not the greatest, but I don't think you're going to expect much. I think you're going to have to see if he's a guy that you can build off.
He's not.
I mean, because I don't.
He's a backup.
Listen, but here's the thing. You also probably technically.
I watched a lot of his games in college.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm saying is, technically, you have a short backup already that you gave starter money to, and that man's name is Tua. Okay, so now what are you going to tell me? You're going to have two? Yeah, what do you got? You got two different people that you're paying to be backups.
The Broncos just showed you how to do it.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to walk away from them. I don't know if they're going to have the guts to do it, but they probably should. Another team that's going to probably have to walk away from some people here soon is Arizona Cardinals. They lost today 26-19. Arizona actually looked good at the start of the game. Atlanta just kind of does their thing to where they kind of stick around. They keep sticking around. Here's the thing, Atlanta, too. I know it's not that big of a secret, but Bijan Robinson does really good. Yeah. Just give him the ball. Yeah. Like, just give him the ball. I mean, it's just so funny to me when I see him like in a stat line after the first half and he's got like 20 yards rushing. I'm like, why? Like, just run him. He's a beast. He wants to go. But needless to say, they started to in the second half. They won. Let's talk about the Houston Texans barely beating the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't know what happened there. That one came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I didn't see any of it.
I didn't really see it. But the only thing that I'll say is Houston still got the victory. I think Geno Smith came in there and had a little bit more moxie than they were figuring. Maybe they overlooked the Raiders probably a little bit. And the Raiders, Pete Carroll's not a horrible coach, so those guys kind of ready to go. Houston, you're 10-5. I guess you're still one game behind Jacksonville. I don't know if you're going to have enough to do it, but they're still I still have them pretty much going to the playoffs, and I still have them be a really tough team, tough out. But, playing around with the Raiders 23-21 doesn't give them the greatest hopes.
They will. They'll do just fine. I'm not worried about I don't care how they look right now against the Raiders or anybody. It's going to be a letdown game. They're on a roll right now. You're going to kind of play to the team's level. All they got to do is win out. They got the Chargers, I think, with left too. So
okay,
yeah, which I hope they can beat them. So, and the Patriots just scored.
Yeah, the Patriots just went up. Here's the thing. You got the Raiders got the. Actually, I think the Raiders got the Giants and the Chiefs left, is what I'm seeing. Let me see who the Chargers got.
Damn.
Chargers have Texans and Broncos. So yeah, I'm sorry, you were saying the Texans still got the Chargers. That's going to be a tough game, and that's going to kind of for seeding wise, is humongous for the AFC matchup. I'm really kind of curious to see what happens there. And Chargers, you want to convince me that you're for real? Go beat Houston. And but I mean that's the thing for me.
Yep.
I mean, I know I've been kind of chargering hard lately, folks, on my picks, but I don't know where I'll sit with that one. Yeah, no, hey, you called it at the beginning of the year.
I called it at the beginning, but I fell off a little bit, but now I'm right there again. So
let's talk about one that I don't know if we saw coming. The Lions losing to the Steelers 29-24.
They're done. They're toast.
I think they're toast this year.
Their season's over. It sucks. Losing Ben Johnson was huge. God, they kind of got the injury bug too. Just like, I don't know. I really think the Lions missed their window 2 years ago against the 49ers when they were up and they couldn't overcome it. They haven't looked the same since that loss. I mean, obviously they got to the playoffs last year, and they were so injured.
Injured,
yeah, the injury bug. But man, I tell you what, I think they're done. I think the window is closed with them, man. To me, it looks like Goff. He's still great. He has some good stuff, but he's so slow back there. Just so slow. Like it looks like his age is showing a little bit, and I don't know. That's just a little observation that I've been kind of taking with him, but.
So here's my take on it. I definitely agree with you. I think they're missing Ben Johnson way too much. I think that where they kind of scared people before, they're not scaring people anymore. No. And it wasn't like they were like the Chiefs and scaring people, if that makes sense. But it kind of makes me feel like, oh man, here comes the Lions. They're going to give us everything they got. Well, people were like, hey man, let them give you everything they got. Because once again, you 4th and 3 from the 3-yard line. And don't put up points, right? You go for it, don't make it. Guess what? Steelers get the ball, go down and score, blah, blah, blah. This is the same thing that we've seen every week. Now, I'm not saying 29-27 would cause them a victory, but I'm just saying putting points on the board sometimes, and I know that's not Dan Campbell's MO, but sooner or later, he might have to see if this is his MO anymore. I think he's, obviously him taking over the play calling duty. He doesn't trust the offensive coordinator. I think that they're going to have a real serious conversation about who's going to be the offensive coordinator there next year and which route they're going to go. I think their offensive line play has not been the same since Ragnow left. I think he was a big part being that center in the middle. They haven't had any stability there. Penei Sewell, who was an amazing tackle, has looked pedestrian at times this year. And can I ask, Jahmyr Gibbs from week to week, I don't know who he's going to be. And, David Montgomery's not necessarily a great answer there either. But, man, Pittsburgh usually lets people run all over them. And Detroit, you're at home. You just couldn't get anything going. I mean, Goff's got 364 yards passing, but I agree with you. I think that Ben Johnson's play calling hid Goff's inabilities, if you will, where he had his flaws.
He ran the offense to his
strengths.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and that's what having a genius play caller does for you.
Right.
A genius play caller can mask so many warts you got. Can hide so many warts on your offense. It's just like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, the best quarterbacks, can mask so many warts you have on offense, on the offensive side of the ball, just because they're that good.
100%.
I mean,
100%.
And I'm telling you, I mean, I do think the Lions have pieces, but I'm telling you, I don't think they're just not the same team. They had the Niners. They should have gone to the Super Bowl. They had them that game.
They did.
Campbell freaking got way too aggressive. Like, just overthought it. Like, I got to go for it all the time, and then I got to kick. And like, no, just kick. Take the points.
It almost feels like that.
You were up, 14 or 17 points? I can't remember. You had them at halftime.
Ravens just fumbled the football, it looks like, and it looks like it's New England's ball. So New England looks like they're going to probably hold on to this one. 28-24. I mean, Tate, I guess we could kind of live talk about this game since it's kind of ending. Yeah. Now, live reaction, folks. So now, technically, it looks like
Denver's still number one because they got the tiebreaker with the Raiders. But the Broncos now have got to win out. They have to win out to get the number 1 seed. They already got the playoff. They have to win out too. Well, yeah. So like, depending on what happens to the Chargers win out. We have to win out.
So, yeah. I mean, here's
even
the
to
other
win
thing.
The West. So it's, but like I was reading somewhere, this is what the NFL wanted. Last game of the season matters, you know, for seedings. Which, yeah.
Ravens lost Lamar Jackson in this one too. Brutal back injury is what I'm hearing. Tyler Huntley went in. He was the one that fumbled the football.
Holds onto the ball too long. Been saying that all year.
Yeah, I wonder where I wonder where that's coming from. With Lamar being out now, folks, I think the Ravens. I think that's official. I think you can kind of that team that I thought I actually picked to go to the Super Bowl and win, because I just thought that they had the pieces. They didn't miss a lot of pieces. I don't know what happened to that team.
No, the problem with them was is that Lamar can't throw from the pocket, man. He can't just be and you know what? You're going to see this with Mahomes next year too, with that knee, because that guy moves around. He's not a runner, as much of a runner as Lamar, but you're going to start seeing how good of a quarterback Patrick Mahomes is for the years to come with that knee injury. Yeah, it's going to change his game some.
Oh yeah. I mean,
none of them are gonna. He's a 9-year vet. He ain't gonna be able to run like he used to. And the knee surgeries are amazing now, but you've lost a step after a knee surgery.
So, I mean, can I ask this question? And I know that the Ravens aren't technically done yet. I mean, maybe there's a minute left in this game, but if they do lose this game, they are going to be. It's pretty much. Is it over? So, yeah. But here's what I'm saying. So they're 7-8 now. Do you bring Derrick Henry back next year? I think you got to go back to the drawing board on a lot of things.
You got to draft, dude.
You got to draft
young.
And here's the other thing.
Every team who is a Super Bowl caliber playoff successful team drafts very well, and they develop their people because it's cheap.
Yeah.
If you got a franchise quarterback, you're going to be paying a lot of money. A lot of you have to draft and develop. You can't do this free agent crap. You can do it for a year or two when you got your window, but no, you have to draft and develop. And
I think they got to be honest with themselves, and they got to get another weapon other than Zay Flowers. They used to be very highly reliable on their tight ends, Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. Yeah. I don't see those guys contributing that much anymore.
Draft plenty of
well, that's what I'm saying. They got to get draft somebody. Get another weapon.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lamar can't carry it anymore. Obviously, Derrick Henry can't carry it anymore.
What I'm saying is you don't go after a big name receiver. You don't need that crap. You draft them. They're everywhere.
Right.
Wide receivers and running backs are everywhere in every draft. You can find them anywhere. Undrafted too. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. All it takes is a good scouting department. And the Ravens usually have a pretty good scouting department. But yeah, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. And they're going to have to get a solid backup quarterback too. Because the way Lamar plays, he's the last 3 years he's been injured quite a bit because he cannot throw from the pocket.
Here's the other thing that I'm going to be honest with you about. And
it's time for Harbaugh to go too.
I think it's time.
There was talk about that like 3 years ago because the Broncos were like.
And listen, and I'm not even saying that they want him to go, but I think it might just be time to you got to find something new.
Still after a while, man.
He's been there one less year or something than Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
yeah.
And if I'm him, I'm one out of there.
I would too. Go somewhere.
Bills.
There's gonna be another. I'm not gonna say that John Harbaugh won't be a coach next year, because even if he does leave there, I'm sure he'll end up somewhere. But I think for Baltimore and for John Harbaugh, Raiders. It might be that time. It might be. You never know. Yeah, good luck. That wouldn't be good for you guys. Jesus. So. All right. Well, hey,
3 Hall of Fame coaches in the AFC
just
West.
Just keep spitting them out. Just keep spitting them out. Let's make the AFC West a juggernaut.
It'll be interesting next week. Now the Broncos have, just to get on my Bronco rant real quick, the Broncos are going to have to go to KC and win now. For seeding wise. Like,
can I say that if you're nervous about playing the Chiefs right now, can we go back to their whole booking their tickets to Cancun? I think you'll be okay. I think the game that you should be worried about is the Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm telling you, like, I talked to my one of my best friends who's an orange and blue freaking sunglasses dude. He's so positive with the Broncos. He went to the game, and dude, we never thought they were gonna, beat the record. Now I'm like, yeah, it's how they're exposed now. Their defense is exposed. It's bad, and everyone's moved the ball on them. The Commanders did. I mean, I still think the Commanders are okay, but I mean, Jaguars are good, but Green Bay is good, but like they are moving the ball, and other teams have too all year. So we're exposed a little bit now. So we can get in it, we get hot, but like for the Broncos to go deep, they need that number 1 seed to play at Mile High.
Well, I think that the most important thing is for you to finish off strong, win the last 2 games. I think if we're going to talk about our teams to end the show, I'm going to go back to mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that these 2 games against the Bears and the Bears playing the Niners and the Lions are very important because it's going to show me where exactly we are.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see where the Niners end up tomorrow against the Colts. But I think that the Lions, of course, they would like to play spoilers, but I'll be honest with you, Ben Johnson does not have a good taste in his mouth from that first Lions game. And I wouldn't be shocked to see that if the Lions were out of it by then, but the Bears do just make sure that they beat the Lions pretty handily. And listen, I think we're going to learn a lot of our 2 teams these next 2 weeks because this is it. I mean, Tate, I can't even believe that we're going to say that we're going to be doing the Week 17 picks this week. It's crazy to me. It's crazy.
I know.
It's almost over. It's almost over. It feels like it just started.
PJ, because after this, we got draft talk, the pre-draft talk.
No, but I just meant, how quickly, how much we wait for the season to start, and then all of a sudden it just
so
like fast forward.
It's so amazing. It's not like college. You got James Madison, Tulane. You got to watch. You're forced to watch
look out.
Weekend.
And congratulations to the college football playoffs. I guess you guys did really well against the ratings against the Bears-Packers game. Oh, wait. No, you didn't. No, I think that I don't know the ratings yet, but I guarantee the Oregon matchup against James Madison, which it was 51-34, did not beat the Bears Packers game that was went into overtime. I'll guarantee you that. And you're absolutely right. Sorry, folks. College football playoffs are a joke this year, and they really are. And I know I'm biased because my team's not in it, but listen, if you don't have the best, you have 12. You got a 12-team playoff, and you don't even have the best 12 teams in the nation in there. That's what the problem is. It's a joke. It's a joke. Well, hey, we will be back with you later this week to do our P's with PJ and Tate. Other than that, folks, have a happy holiday season, and we'll be talking to you real soon. And we are out.
Out of here.
Out of here.